Uh, uh-oh. You can look at my Everlast. That's what you can do. Sorry, guys, for my bad camera. Action. Lights, camera, action. Okay, where do my keys go? Sorry for my bad camera crewing. Give me a second. Oh, they're there. All right, now I can walk. Sweet. Hey, Hachi. Officer Hachi. We will start the panels. We'll start the panels in about 30 minutes. Like, right now, I'm trying to get out, and I can't get out. Wait a minute. Hang on a second. Should have started this earlier and before, or later than right now. Hang on a second. Hang on. Hey, Bonnie. Bonnie, I meant to read your Facebook message to me. I didn't get a chance. Hang on, guys. It's raining, apparently. Uh-oh. I didn't put my little boots on. I got Dr. Seuss boots. You guys got to see my boots. I love them. My little ducky boots. My ducky Dr. Seuss boots. Anyway, so, okay. On Twitter, I gotta remember to put this on Twitter. I was asked about the Nephilim Mounds that I was at in Ohio. Hey, Deaf Bread, I love you. And what were they? Well, I was in Newark, Ohio, and I didn't get to see the snake that has its mouth open over an egg, okay? I went to the Great Circle, which is said that the entity, Whirlwind, created the Great Circle. But see, these mounds, they're set up like in accordance to like the sun, moon, stars, and according to ley lines. And Nephilim is fallen angel. Nephilim is their offspring. I don't know, whatever. There's better people to explain it. Nonetheless, sorry, honey. This is all fallen angel stuff, right? The Nephilim Mounds, it's all fallen angel stuff. Their kids built it. They assisted, right? Come here, Kate. So I went to the Great Circle, and then I went to like the center point. So between, I guess, I gotta look it up on a map, but between like the Great Circle and somewhere else, there was this one thing that was a center point. I love you, Vinny. There was a center point, and we went to it. The kids were funny, man. They're like, I'll race you to the top, king of the hill. And they go shooting up, but I'm already shooting up. I'm like, boy, I lost some weight. I was stressed in 2019 and 2018. I lost some weight, so I can't really. Well, anyway, I'm racing them anyway. But on the other side of the hill. So it was God's children taking back evil grounds where children were sacrificed. It's great to see you. Garrett's Fishing 101. Yeshua blessings. I can't believe you want to go in the creek and it's raining. She wants to go in the creek and it's raining. Give me a second. So I'm going to tell the story and we're going to watch her. Hey, Melvie, I love you, sweetheart. Okay, so the Nephilim Mounds that I was at, we got to the one where the kids are playing King of the Hill, and they were flying drones around, and I had a high visibility sweatshirt on, and you could pick out wherever Coach Dave was because I was standing right next to him in this high visibility yellow jacket, and the drone just, you could pick it up. So that footage they're going to be using for their documentaries, and I can't wait. So just be on the lookout for some brunette wearing a high visibility yellow jacket standing next to Coach Dave. I love you, Anna. I love you guys. It's great to see you. So the Nephilim Mound, somebody on Twitter asked me to explain it. And I figure while I walk, keeper. Oh, by the way, guys, I'm going to run panels. Okay. So, Lily, it's great to see you. I'm going to run panels after this, but I needed to walk her first. So, the Nephilim Mounds, I don't know. It's ancient alien architecture, and they created it. It lines up with ley lines and different things. They did a lot of child sacrifice. Uncle Obvious, I love you. How are you? The Old Testament talks of them. Hemorrhoids. I got to look that up. So anyway, Coach Dave was like, how do you feel walking around these Nephilim Mounds? And I was like, Coach, I'm like, honestly, I was like, I can feel the energy here, and it makes me feel vibrant. I feel like my footsteps are echoing down below these mounds, and that the ground underneath is hollow, kind of. And then I also told Coach, I was like, but I'm so happy to be here and see you and be with, everybody else, that nothing's going to knock this smile off my face, and Heavenly Abba's not going to let it. So, I don't feel the crying out of the innocent blood. I didn't feel any of that. I did have visions in my head, and the visions I had were of fallen entities. So I had some visuals, but as far as mentally, emotionally, and physically, I was fine. But somebody wanted me to explain them, and honestly, I quite don't really know how to explain them, except to say they're created by the fallen ones, and it's all to pay homage to them, and they sacrificed many children. And so I think that's my answer to the question that someone asked me on Twitter. I don't want to say names, forgive me, but it's my sister's. It's my sister. I'll call her Sister B. I hope she sees this. But just to try to explain it, and I really don't know how to explain it. Hey, Brooke, it's great to see you. Yeah, Brooke would be great at explaining stuff like this. Hey, Stalker, it's great to see you. I love you. It's been a long time since we spoke. Guys, I'm going to run panels. Troy, it's great to see you. I'm sorry to do this to you. I knew once I get started, I'd get all of you guys here, and then I hope you guys come back, but I want to run panels. We need to restore those sites as our land and cleanse it of evil. Yeah, we need to take back our land. The meek inherit the earth. I'm starting right now to collect what's mine. And that's it. What's ours? Ours meaning the children of Yud-Hey Vav-Hey. I gotta keep my ears warm. It's chilly out. Uh-oh. Stay. Okay, hang on, guys. Hang on 1 second. Excuse me. Holly, I need... Garrett, I'm praying for you in Yeshua's name. I lift up you and your father. I lift up you and your father to Heavenly Abba, and I pray that it is in his will that your father be cured and healed. There's also another woman out there that I know in person, and I pray that her husband be cured and healed in his heart and his lung. And then I have another friend out there that's going through cancer, that is suffering. I lift him up to Heavenly Abba and all of our loved ones, everyone out there going through these situations, and I pray that it be in accordance with Yud-Hey Vav-Hey's will, that these people be fully cured and healed in Yeshua HaMashiach's name. Holy Spirit, please help me with my prayers. I love you so much. Selah. In 1 second, I don't mean to be rude, but give me a moment, please. Get over here. Hey, I'm watching you. Come here so it's easier for me to watch you. What are you doing? Wait, excuse me. It's raining. Dawn. Who's Dawn? Did I miss something in my chat room? Oh, it's cold. Keeper. Oh, this is what I gotta do. Is I am ordering pizza to be delivered. And once the pizza gets there, I'll run panels. Or no, I'll just order it. And then I'll start up the panels in a couple of minutes. I don't know what you guys want to talk about. Oh my God, Garrett's fishing. I can't believe I forgot that. I'm such an idiot. Who's Dawn? I love you, sweetheart. I'm so happy to see you. WP. Yes, you want to be on a panel? Good. I knew you were going to say yes. I'm going to start them up as soon as I'm done walking Keeper. What do you guys want to talk about? Thank you to James for the conversation we had today. Sorry we didn't get to finish it, but... Ophelia, hey, how are you? Are you going to talk about Nephilim, Iwana, and strongholds? We can talk about all of it. I would love to talk about Nephilim. Oh, welcome. Ophelia. Headphones and with a mic. Yeah. Okay, good. Okay, everybody. In like 2 minutes, we're going to break. We're going to go get all of our food. And we're going to go get all of our coffee and stuff. And we're going to meet back here. And we're going to run panels. And we're going to talk about... Hey! I see that. I got to keep an eye on these fur babies. Barbara Ann, it's great to see you. Yeah, let's talk about Nephilim. So I'm going to run panels, but let's talk about Nephilim. You know, the giants, our experiences, Nephilim, and definitely the architecture and what we know about it. Just like down in, what is it, Texas? That, not White Wall. There's ancient alien architecture down in Texas. There was stone found there that is only found in the Great Pyramid over in Egypt. And this alien architecture outlines the path of Nibiru coming over the earth and its pattern across the earth. So Nibiru is supposedly supposed to come. I'm in New Jersey, so you face south, right? So Nibiru is supposed to come up from the bottom of the earth, so to speak, across Texas on its way up north to Canada. So something about that architecture. Many years I ran a video about it. I don't know if the video is still up. I still have the file I made for it, but it was in Texas. Why is Whitewater? I can't remember the name. Forgive me. So yeah, let's talk about Nephilim stuff. Seriously, and I'll even like pull up, I'll do like a screen share and I'll pull up different drawings and stuff, but we're going to have to do a heavy trigger warning too, because like when I was at those Nephilim mounds, the visions I was having were of, were of Thoth, and Thoth has certain movements, and he's a fallen angel. Heard of the Emerald Tablets, right? Hey! Okay, so Thoth wrote the Emerald Tablets. And, yeah, all of everything is bad. So, when I was at the Nephilim Mound, the thoughts that were coming in my head were, or the visuals were, of Thoth and his movements. And, oh boy, I don't know. I remember in the domes, deep underground military bases, they had us kids in classes. So they were teaching us I was just talking about this with someone today. They had us teaching us Germanic principles, right? And well, when I woke up 2014, I told you about the story about Jonathan Kahn and the cops and the this and the that, right? Well, it's in my book. I just can't mention names in my book. Anyway, around that time period, Keeper, I surrendered my two knives, Moses and Aaron. But Aaron represented two super soldiers I remember from the domes. We were trafficked together. So, but also Aaron is the brother of Moses in the Holy Bible. So, but I had to carry them for my protection. I didn't have a choice. Um, so yeah, when in that time period, December 2014, my altars that were waking up were looking up Sumerian, Egyptian languages, Persian, Greek. We were looking at different languages. So I know that the mind control programming that I endured in the domes, right? That it goes back to all of that stuff and all that ancient alien technology and Sumerian language and Egyptian language and all of that, the ancient magic rituals and stuff. I'm from Project Ibis. We can definitely talk about Nephilim. I'm from the Secret Space Program. We can definitely talk about aliens. Like, that's totally cool with me. People laugh at me. I remember there was somebody used to go, oh, Holly was on Mars searching for dolphins. So how'd you get him? Sonar. Sonar. Do you sonar? Are you kidding me? Do you know anything about dolphins? Do you know anything about sonar? Do you know anything that the military, the Navy specifically, has been doing? Let's just focus on the Navy. Now, my grandfather was on a minesweeper ship. In World War II, minesweeper ships were used in the Philadelphia experiment. Okay, so whatever he went through, apparently stuff skips over a generation and it slammed smack dab into Holly Baglio. Moi. Um, I was going to go off on a rampage. I am off on a rampage. So, Seagate, there's another project from Deep Underground Military Bases. See, this is a part of Black Operations. Now, you guys hear about the really important mission where these amazing soldiers go in and rescue people, and they do these missions that they can't talk about, and they're risking their lives, and their family are involved, and they got kids and everything else. I love the book of Enoch. Enoch told me the story of the angels when I was a little kid. I kid not. I'm being honest. Where was I? I got off on a tangent. Not a tangent. Can't remember. Project Seagate. That's going into different dimensions, different places on the earth. Well, you got jump rooms, and that's how you get to Mars is jump rooms. I've been on an alien aircraft, and the aliens were actually running a holographic movie of Yeshua HaMashiach's crucifixion. Yeah, I love Enoch. He's like our great, 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 great grandfather. I love Enoch. But yeah, so I've heard that, well, I don't know, me, it's like what, 4, 5, 6, and Enoch told me the stories of the angels. You know, and don't even laugh at that, people. I've been mocked by Christians about that. Oh, did you hear Holly was visited by Enoch when she was a little girl and he told her the stories of the angels? Yeah, she's a lunatic. Yeah, no, they're wrong. In multiple ways. But Enoch, um, yeah, they made fun of me for Enoch. That really chapped my lips. A couple of things chapped my lips. It's like you guys got your head up your asses. But, okay, there's a part in the Holy Bible. This is where I was going with Enoch. There's a part in the Holy Bible that says we have the Holy Bible written on the inside of our hearts, or we have the Holy Bible written on the inside of our heads, right? It's written in us. So, okay. Yes, it's true. The Holy Bible is written in us, and Enoch told me. And yes, there is a book that I guess he wrote the first part of. I don't know about Enoch 2, 3, and so I know like there's like Enoch, that's good, but then like when you get into like the later Enochs, they're not. I heard they're off, but I haven't investigated them myself. I know a lot of people warp Enoch. I don't like it. I think Richie from Boston did that, and that's when I pretty much stopped listening to him. Plus, I reached out to him about MK Ultra, and he won't even speak to me. So, his loss. Yeah, it's written on our hearts. And how does it get written on our hearts? Okay, we were spiritual beings in heaven before we were born here on earth, right? Right. God took him. He took Elijah. Hey! Keeper, I'm watching you. And he took Elijah too. So, yeah, I'm not big on people that twist the Bible or, oh, I was the first one to come forward. It was me and my channel. And meanwhile, I'm like, I don't follow you. I don't like nothing. No, you weren't the first. I know a whole bunch of other people who are well before you. Taking credit. So anyway, let them twist the Holy Bible. So, yeah, we were spiritual beings in heaven before we were born here on earth. And there's where we knew God. A rebellion broke out. There was a whole bunch of bad guys who left, but they messed heaven up pretty bad. It was kind of like what happened to Adam and Eve when both of them at the same time were in the garden and they ate the fruit. Those Antichrist spirits came in and destroyed and mucked up the Garden of Eden. Same difference. I forgot what I was saying. I want to go in. My fingertips are cold and so are my toes. I feel like I have 5 answers to one question and I want to like remember everything that has been on my mind because I've gotten off on tangents. But I want to make sure I fully explain myself. And now here we are born on earth. And the reason why you don't remember where we were before we were born here on earth is if you did, that would eliminate entirely free will. And the greatest gift, well, there's 2 great gifts. The first and foremost is Yeshua, what he took to the cross for us and what he died for us over. And the second one is free will. You can do and decide whatever you want. My fingertips are cold. Right? So free will. If you remembered where you were before here, that takes away free will. That's why you don't remember. I'm glad I remember because you know what? I have had it between the dumbs and this other life I've led, this normal life, the super soldier life. Yeah, I'm done with that. I can't wait to go back home. Yeah, I'm glad I remember it because there's a lot of times I want to break down, and I do, and I lash out, and I'm ugly. Straight up. I mean, I'm not everybody likes me. I'm definitely 2 handfuls to say the least. But, you know, We've seen a lot of ugly things in this world, so I'm humbled, Vinny. I'm flattered. Thank you. So, yeah, I could run panels, but what else did I want to say about heaven? Some of you guys I met up there before I met you down here. Well, some of you. I've met all of you guys before. Some of you I remember, and some of you I recognize from being down here on the earth. No, nobody from 2018 and nobody from 2019 in my life is someone that I remember from heaven. I can tell you that right now. So whatever people have been in my life, no names, no none of that, 2017, 2018, 2019, none of those people do I recall from heaven. Yes, I do recall some of these people. And Ophelia, what a hard question. I don't know. I can't answer that. I don't know. The last time I saw him, though, he was... he said, you know, his death was really hard for a lot of us to take. I think he is. But I don't want to say something like that in case I'm wrong. Like, I really think I'm going to land in heaven, but what if I'm wrong? So I don't want to mislead anybody, but I think so. It better be. Excuse me. So I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to go finish some of my chores, and then I'll run panels. And I love you guys so much, and we'll go talk about Nephilim. My love and prayers to Max and his family and his loved ones and his friends, and my prayers to Andrew Holton, who just passed away, and his family and his friends and his loved ones. And I pray for all of our deceased loved ones. Just because they're deceased doesn't mean we stop loving them or that love dies. It doesn't. It keeps going on and on and on and on. And so I pray for our loved ones, and I pray for us, you know, our loved ones that are deceased, and I pray for us. In Yeshua HaMashiach's name I pray. Selah. I love you guys. I'll be back. And then we'll have a good discussion.